What's up, booze? What it do? What it do? Hey, baby booze, how y'all doing? Welcome to my channel. I am your girl, a.Nichole. Still going hard on the hoe, okay? And I am gonna do a Sunday word reading for the booze, for the crew. Okay, so come on through. All right, I meant to do this, so I'm doing this on Sunday. I've been batch recording. Um, so I wanted to do this yesterday, but yesterday was the 4th. And baby, I don't do shit on the 4th for rest. Being ancestors chill. All right. And on top of that, I wanted to do it later on in the evening, but right before the fireworks were supposed to start, because I live right next to a military installation. And child Kingston had a party. I was like, oh, child, me and the dogs was up, cooped up in my room like flowers in the attic. But they bought food, okay? Brought me a little plate, baby. Had me some jollof rice, okay? I don't know what the hell everything else was. I still got to ask nephew. But yeah, so before I go to the gym, I'm gonna hook my booze up. So let's get into it. I hope you all have been doing well. Remember that this is a general reading. It's not a one-to-one, y'all, so only take what resonates. All right, what do we have, Spirit? Let's channel these messages for the booze. This is a lot. 999 fulfillment. I'll take that up top. I like this. So we've come to the end of the road. Still, I can't let go. Big picture 662. Help incoming. Ooh. 410 protective magic. I'll do these. Keep this up. Gather on your strengths. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, let me make sure you all can see these. Y'all, I just got my nails done last week. My nails grow so fucking fast. These are my real nails. And when I was pregnant with Kingston, child, oh my God. And the bitch was in the military. Bitch was a sergeant. So I had to lead by example. So I always had to have them. I stayed up and get my nails done with my little mask. But damn. Anyway, as I self-reflect, 999, y'all. Okay? Visualize what's next. You could be seeing 999. Spirit is saying, visualize what's next. Because you're coming to the end of something. You're closing a cycle. The cycle you've been carrying out is reaching fulfillment. You are at the finish line of your goals, and it's time to start leveling up to realize some new ones. What can you do to tie up loose ends? Explore this question today in quiet reflection. Okay? How can we prepare for the new? How can we make space? What can we do? All right, 662, big picture. Make choices that reflect the main goal. Your angels ask that instead of focusing on the little things that can distract you and create negativity, you shift your focus to the big picture today. Your angels remind you that when you keep that image in mind, each choice you make will be in favor of what you ultimately want. Reflect upon your main goal now. Write it on a piece of paper and put the paper somewhere you will see it constantly, such as beside the bathroom mirror. And you know what? Every time I pull this card, I always want to tell my story. This is so me coded. If you've ever been to my house, I got vision boards, chalkboards. I got the big ass sticky note that you can put on the wall. I have notebooks and a different book for everything. I write things down. I'll even go to CVS, give me a little Wet n Wild red lipstick, because it ain't gotta be expensive, and I will write it on my mirrors. Whatever my goal is, whatever my vision is, so I see it every day. So because I see it every day, I'm putting the energy into it. It's reminding me, hey Nick, Hey, all right. I had a vision to take Kingston to this big, it's like this big event that would be amazing for him. So I went ahead, child. I was like, okay, let's do it. I went ahead and made the reservations, my hotel reservations. And you do your hotel reservations, you ain't got to put shit down, but you log in that price. Okay, so that in itself right there has triggered me, even when waking up today. All right, Nick. So today we're going to look at train prices to see if we should do the train or we should just drive up. You know, but just doing that, having the bigger picture, seeing me there. Okay, bitch, this is where me and King gonna be. This is what the motherfucking hotel we gonna look like. Okay, this is what we're gonna be close to. I'm looking at the bigger picture now. Oh, that would be nice. Oh, that sounds nice. Okay, babies, your spirit team, me and Miss Gladys, okay? Because this is a family and we got to be the motherfucking fist, okay? We need you to step out, come up out of that, tie up whatever those loose ends are, make space for what the fuck you want, start setting the energy to go and get it, and bitch, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back. Y'all, why Trick Daddy looking at me like, you need to chill? But seriously, help incoming. Okay? It's all coming together now. Okay? So many people get stuck on you get the high of the goal, the vision, the dream, and then you start locking yourself down, bogging yourself down with the negatives, which you don't got the have nots or whatever. Not knowing that help is incoming. Let me see. Why does my okay? Because I was like, wait a minute. All right. So help is incoming. Your angel's message is clear. The final step in receiving is to have an open mind. You have all you need in this moment. All right. Right now, choose a centering pose such as the butterfly, child's, or easy seat. Okay. Crisscross applesauce. All right. That promotes inner peace. Feel abundantly grateful that more is on its way to you in divine timing. I don't ever get stuck in the bullshit because I know that new shit is coming. I know that there's always a page turn. I tell you all the time, whenever I'm back is against the wall, feeling whatever, you think I'm going to keep my back against the fucking wall? No, I'm coming out of that motherfucking corner swinging. Okay, call me mint condition because it's all you send me swinging. All right, you send me swinging is what is going to be said about ain't fucking Nicole. All right, so this is what we need you to understand. Come up out of that. Know that new is coming. Know that if you can think about it, if you can dream it, if you can visualize it, whatever, you can do it. Ain't nobody really stopping you but you, boo. You and the shit you telling yourself. And that's why it's important to speak to yourself, writing the shit down, reminding yourself, pushing yourself to take the first step towards it. You know, if it's locking in a date, locking in a this, writing it down, whatever. If the messages are resonating for you, please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Drop me a little comment, a little emoji, a little heart, a little sparkle. All right. It really helps the channel and the algorithm and it makes your girl so happy. Now let's get to this 444 because I love that it did this. All right. Your prayers are heard. Help is incoming. Spirit gonna make me read all of no, Spirit, I can't do all of that's a book. And we already 9 minutes in. You are being heard, Spirit is saying. Be assured that your angels are guiding you, surrounding you, and answering your prayers for protection. It may be a time of struggle, but you are being led into the light by divine forces. Take a moment now to thank your angels for their protective presence in your life. 444, you could be seeing your 444s. You could be seeing 44, whatever it is. Whenever I see numbers over and over and over again, I begin to repeat what I know that they mean as an affirmation. 444, I see 444 on a license plate, an address, or whatever. Thank you, Spirit, for your protection. Thank you, Spirit, for this foundation, for this ancestral knowledge. Thank you, Spirit, for being on deck. Thank you, Spirit, for making a way. As soon as I see it, okay? And this is a part of you talking to yourself, seeing the bigger picture. 251, listen, baby, to the song, Hearing My Heart. Okay, the memory, I thought. Be open to hearing good advice. And that's even this shit right here. Me telling you the shit'll get off the motherfucking pot. All right? When you hear good advice, you'll hear it more than once and from multiple sources. So that's letting me know that a lot of shit that I'm telling y'all done heard it all before. Okay? Right now, be alert. Your angels are giving you a message, channeling it through the people and places around you. Listen carefully today to all patterns and signs as they are messages, and it's up to you to find the common link. There is good advice to be uncovered. So this is you paying attention, like I said, to your synchronizations. It doesn't even have to be synchronizations. It could be numbers that you see. Um all the time. You know, if I see the same number synchronization, especially when I'm driving, like, okay, I didn't see 555 on 3 goddamn cars, you know, let me definitely pay attention. You know, so listen, make the connection. You all have spiritual gifts. You can make that fucking connection. And if you don't, baby, it's time to start exercising that muscle, because you got it. And just like with exercising, and I'm a gym girly, you know, you had a little pain when you begin. It's gonna be a little tough, you know, but the shit gets easier and the shit gets more beneficial to you and your livelihood. 943 new timeline. Come on, Spirit, get me through, get me through, get me through. Re-energize yourself. Okay, Spirit, you got it. As you find yourself at the end of one timeline, another one has already begun. What did I tell you? The first one is fulfillment, closing a cycle. The last one is 943, starting a new timeline. Shandalabosa Shahi. Okay. It's time to re-energize yourself and create new goals and dreams to manifest within this new time frame. If possible, move your body now toward a space that is closer to nature, even if it's just closer to an open window. Feel the fresh air around you, clearing new pathways for intentions to flow. This is also important, why it's important, for you all to get outside, get into nature, take your walks, even if you just go stand on the back of your patio, your back porch, your front porch, your balcony, whatever the fuck it is you got. Sit next to your window, okay? So 590, gather strengths, focus on your talent, not the bullshit, not the negative shit, not the have-nots. Focus on what you got, all right? Focus on your talents. Your angels encourage you to gather your strengths. In the next chapter, you will need to focus on what you can do rather than what you cannot do. What the fuck good does that get to you? And if you can't do it, baby, get the help is incoming. Ask for it or go seek it out. Moving on. Reflect now upon a talent you have, no matter how small or inconsequential you may think it is. Talk about your talent out loud to yourself as if you were telling someone else. Do this until it feels natural. Basically, hype yourself up like you hype your friends, like you hype these niggas, like you hype your children. Okay? Hype yourself up. Society teaches us to be humble, humble, humble. And y'all already know how I feel about that word, because if you look into the definition about what that word means, it's not a good look. You gone, Poppy? Okay. Kingston just left. Excuse me. But he gonna call me because he don't want some spending money. Okay. Where else you want me to go, Spirit? Let's get a message from Spirit. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Let's get a message from Spirit. This is a beautiful Sunday word, by the way. Ideal. Soul solitude, memories, stay connected. Oh, I like that did this. Okay. Soul solitude is saying your soul needs attention, baby love. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. You're closing a cycle, baby. And you know what happens when you close cycles? You know, like when you were in school, high school, college, whatever the case may be, and you were coming towards the end of the school year, the end of the semester, the quarter, whatever, you begin to do your reviews for the test. All right? Getting ready. And also after you do your tests and shit like that, you chilling. Especially when it's time to graduate and get to the next chapter. You already know them last few days of school or the fucking semester before you fucking graduate, especially after you done submitted all your work in. Baby, you easy peasy squeezy. You chilling. You cool and it's over. The bridge is over. All right. So we need you to get into some soul solitude. Spirit is calling you. I don't like to say calling you home. No, but Spirit is calling you within. Okay. You may be even feeling like, yo, I don't want to socialize. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I just want to chill at home. I just want to be around me. Honor that. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Memories are here. Okay. Your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world, for neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. And then the next card is stay connected. I'm trying to tell you, you're covered, baby. You got the 444 here. Ancestors are on deck. Okay, Miss Gladys is reporting live. Okay, letting me know. So Spirit is saying stay connected. Stay connected says we are all born connected to spirit. And what did I say? Y'all got spiritual gifts, often known as the divine source. Yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to the source. That's why Spirit is saying, get you some solitude. Get you some solitude. Bottom of the deck, take a moment. Stop. Now is not the time to rush into the decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. And remember, babies, that it's also Mercury retrograde. This is a time of slowing things down. This is a time of review. This is a time of maybe going back to wrap some shit up. This reading is actually perfectly aligned with Mercury retrograde. Okay? Maybe I'll do a Mercury retrograde reading by the signs. So yeah, let's see what you need to let go of, because we coming to the end of this road. And Spirit is saying, still, you can't let go. Okay? And I'm telling you, it's unnatural. So let's get what we got. Spirit, what's going on? Let me know, Spirit. What do my booze need to surrender? I just saw surrender obsessive thinking staring at me. What do my booze need? Okay. Baby, they okay. Surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns with an S that stop you from opening your heart. Spirit is saying, we need you on that Yolanda. We need you on that Miss Adams. We need you to open up that motherfucking hoard. Surrender your fear of intimacy, baby. Open up that blockage. And this isn't the first time that this card has came out when I've used this deck. And I thoroughly shuffles my cards after my readings and also before I start new ones. I told you Kingston was coming back. Surrender your fear of change. Okay, so this is letting me know there's a lot of resistance. There's a lot of bark on this. Opportunity knocking. New shit is trying to come through the door. And here you are. You know, guarded. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging, or death, repeat the affirmation. I have faith that all is well. Surrender your fear of change. Surrender your attachment to results, baby. Let shit be. Let life surprise you. Let spirit surprise you. Okay? The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. Surrender to prayer. I'm telling you, Spirit wants you to get connected. Give yourself over completely to prayer. Hey, I thought you were gone. Oh, you got your friends over? Oh, okay. Hey, Jay. Oh, you want to get this living room together from your party last night? Yeah, before we start grabbing doorknobs. All right, surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. You are cared for. Help is incoming, but baby, you got to ask for it. You know how we tell our children when they be, use your words. Well, I know that's how I was. That's how I was. We didn't do all that whining. Okay? There's no need to do all of that whining. Oop. Let mama help you. What's wrong? Talk to me. Advocate for yourself. We don't just sulk and no. Never taught Kingston to be that way. That's why he's so outspoken. Especially when he feels like he did motherfucking wrong. But yeah, surrender to prayer. Ooh, get their ass together. Surrender unhealthy relationships. Yes! Love it. Let go of relationships that don't serve you. That's what them nines is for, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. And that's just that on that. Surrender to what is. All right? Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Trust me. Because you can't do shit about it. Surrender to the what is, especially the what is of these unhealthy people, these unhealthy connections. This is who the fuck they are. You know, I'm going to tell you to this morning, I was going back and forth with someone, a loved one. And like, I'm just like, no, you know, like this person is like gaslighting me. And I'm like, no. And I'm standing my ground and I'm just giving facts, you know, and I'm just like, these are facts. And they still just trying to curb around and you can't do that with me. And it was like, I just felt my spirit team say, stop, pull back. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And it just, I stopped like mid, you know, okay. And I even said, my ancestors and said to chill. So I'm gonna chill. And I got the fuck off the goddamn phone. And the person was just, yeah, no. Because also, and I teach you all this about when people try to gaslight, when people try to manipulate, the more you engage with that person, the more that you talk to that person, you're feeding them energy, you're feeding them conversation, you're feeding them information that they're just going to twist. But when you don't do, you cut it off. And you know what? When I got off the phone, that's who that person is. And that was a reminder, that's who that person is. And had you remembered that before you went into that, you wouldn't have had to do that. But I was glad that I was so clocked in with my higher self that when spirit was like, girl, it was like I could feel the weight of like my chest being pushed back, like, girl, chill out, back up, whatever. And I felt better, than versus before having the entire conversation and at the end still not being heard, still, and then being spent and exhausted after. No, surrender to the what is and surrender to the unhealthy relationship, you know? And with this particular loved one, I've had to learn to deal with them this way, and from a distance with love, of course, but just remember this is who they are. So, and in the words of my dad, when you know what you're dealing with, you can't get mad because you know what you're dealing with. This ain't no surprise. You know who this motherfucker is. You've surrendered to the what is. Surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. Baby, miracles are coming in for you. Also surrender to the magic of who you are. All right? We all have magic in us. I've been telling y'all this from the giddy up of this video. Even in the mundane aspects of life, remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. Okay? Don't you ever forget it. And don't you forget it. Okay? Don't you forget your way home. Okay? Let's see. I want to go into the tarot, spirit. Can we get into the tarot? Let's get into the tarot, spirit. What do we have, spirit? Do we have any clarifiers for my baby boos? Something's been weighing on somebody's head for a minute. I don't know. I see stress, overthinking, anxiety. You fucked up sleep. You getting up, waking up early, super early. Like what the hell is going on? Could be about it. Taurus energy. I don't know. Queen of Pentacles is here. Earth sign. All right. This is you having that coin, baby. You being stable. All right. Your money being right. Your stability being right. You enjoying your sense of self, your independence. You focusing on your coin. Your money getting bright. Money falling into your lap. You could have earth placements, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But that's a beautiful card to start off with, the Queen of Pentacles. I love it. And you could be a king. Okay. Let's see. What else we got, spirit? What else we got, spirit? What else we got? What I tell you, that Taurus card. I saw it. Okay. I saw it. I was like, I don't know. I'm picking up on Taurus energy. And it flip out. So you could have Taurus placements. But also this is the Hierophant card for those of you. This is the Taurus card. The Hierophant is the Taurus card in the tarot, excuse me. I like to teach too. And this is a 5, which is about change, and the Hierophant represents higher change, leveling up, having a new perspective, going through a major transition, not conforming to what you used to, having a new structure, a new set of beliefs, committing to something. This is the commitment card. A lot of people refer to it as the marriage card. you know. But also with the Hierophant, Taurus energy is Venusian. Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Venus is the planet of uh, the good life, the soft life, you know, good food, peace. You know, Tauruses value peace. They want their food, they want their security, they want their money, and they just want chill. And that's word to Harlem. Harlem is a Taurus, April 22nd. You know, Taurus energy, you think about the bull. Bulls just want to graze. They want to chill. But I mean, if you get them to 10, they're going to see red and then you know that's that ass. You know, but there's a blockage here because this came out in reverse. Okay. So either we're refusing to level up, there's a blockage with us changing, transforming, you know, it may be a time for you all to get some more knowledge about something. Like a new tradition, a new way of life. Oh my God, all of these, Spirit. Oh, Four of Wands, Six of Pentacles, excuse me. The Empress, okay, more Venusian energy. The Hermit, the Three of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Knight of Wands, Temperance in reverse. What the hells is going on? So this is definitely some sort of foundation, some sort of commitment, home life, marriage life, a union. This Four of Wands here. Maybe you thought was happy. Six of Pentacles is here. This talks about reciprocity, balance, give and take, the art of give and take. Spirit say I'm reading this in the wrong direction. I need to be going this way. Like I'm telling a story backwards. I don't mind telling a story backwards. You know, the Empress is here next to this Six of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of you all are learning a lesson of reciprocity, what that means, especially to you as this Empress or an Emperor. The Empress card, more Venusian energy. This is Libra, Taurus energy. This is God, goddess energy. And you can't come to a god or a goddess with no bullshit. They don't live like the rest of the people. They don't know that type of struggle, that type of hard life, none of that. So they definitely are dealing with reciprocal connections. Shit, sometimes it ain't even no reciprocity. You give to a goddess, you give to a god. You know, you present offerings. I feel like that's a lesson for a lot of you going into your next connections, knowing your worth, knowing that you deserve things as well. You deserve being poured in as well. But this Hierophant here, I feel like this is Spirit saying you disconnecting and you moving on from things that do not serve you. All of those things that Spirit said you needed to surrender. 3333 was just on the clock. And if these messages are resonating for y'all, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. All right? This is loosening your grip on maybe something that you may have had some sort of institution with, you know, some sort of community with. Three of Pentacles to the King of Cups. You all could have wanted to collaborate, connect, work on something, have some sort of relationship, commit to a King of Cups. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This could also be you, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But I see, King of Cups and next to a Knight of Wands. Oh, Lord have mercy. You know, this could have been a reckless energy, someone in and out, and not in a good way. Every time they come into your life, they bring the bullshit. They bring the strife, the fighting. They come in like a wrecking ball. Temperance in reverse is here. Sagittarius energy. This This could also be someone or some sort of energy that spirit is trying to protect you from. And there could have been a lot of challenges with that happening, or you dealing with this person, blocked and got in the way of spirit really coming in and shaking some things up for you, having this new day to dawn for you. Because you all are fucking protected. I'm trying to tell you. You got the temperance card here. And it being in reverse can also speak to the fact that you all aren't clocking that. You all aren't taking advantage of that. And I feel like this is why it's important that you go into solitude with this hermit card, Virgo energy. You go into solitude, you do some soul searching. All right. You learn some sort of lessons, surrender to the what is, and all of these things. Release, and then get on your shit. Virgo energy is about observing. It's also about structure, organizing, perfectionism, if you will, thinking of everything to seal a hole, to fix things, get your shit together, but the hermit is also the elder. Whatever it is that you've gone through, you gain wisdom from this, so take it and use it moving forward. Don't just say, oh, this is horrible, I'm never going to this, that, or the third again. No, use that shit for your highest good in the future. Let me close it out with I don't know, y'all. Let me see. Let's see. Flow. Look at this. Flow. And you had dolphins. Surrender to miracles. You had chill. Flow and miracles. Look at that. Okay. Allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. Okay. Flow through shit. All right. Fall back. Chill. Regroup is what I'm hearing. All right. Liberation. Free yourself. Wow. The doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you. I love that. Liberate yourself from that. Redirect those thoughts. Baby, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm about to slay this shit. I'm about to turn this bitch out. Excuse me? Ooh, invite help. What did I tell you? Where's the help card? Where's the help card? Where's the help card? Where's the help card? Help incoming. Invite help, baby. Invite the divine to pursue you. Seriously. Just say, I'm finally ready, God, or I'm finally ready, Spirit. I'm finally ready, Spirit team, ancestors, whatever you call. Okay? Pursue me. Invite in help, y'all. It's there. Divine abundance is there. All right? You were born to align with love's will. Follow the Tao and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. Mm. 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 Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Last shuffle. Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave this here, y'all. I hope these messages brought you all some clarity, some comfort, some closure. All right. This is always a pleasure to do for you all. Don't forget to please give the video a thumbs up. Okay, drop me a little comment, a little emoji if you want. I love reading them and I love responding. All right. It really helps the channel and the algorithm, and it makes your girl so happy. All right. I love y'all. Y'all know that. I'm rooting for y'all. I want the best for y'all. I don't play about y'all. I don't play with y'all about y'all. Okay? And that's real. All right? I want y'all to keep y'all head up. Okay? You already know you better keep that motherfucking bread up. Okay? And please, y'all, please, 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 please keep these hoes fed the fuck up, y'all, so they can shed. the fuck up. What you give, you get. Effects. Oop. Oop. So it's time to shit or get off the pot, baby. All right, I'll see you all on another video. Y'all already know that. I may wait to release this on Monday. I don't know. I gotta hurry up and upload it and shit like that. But I love y'all. I'll catch y'all on another video. Bye-bye.